They didn't just attack Washington, they tried to erase the symbol. Washington, August 1814. The War of 1812 is going badly, and the British want a message so loud it can be seen from across the Atlantic. Not a battlefield win, a humiliation. The spark begins earlier. In April 1814, British and Canadian forces burn public buildings in York, modern Toronto, after American troops capture it. Then, in August, American forces torch government buildings in Port Dover and nearby communities in Upper Canada. In London, it's framed as proof the Americans will burn cities when they can't win cleanly. Retribution becomes policy, and Washington becomes the stage. British troops land in Maryland and march toward the capital. The American defense collapses at Bladensburg, a defeat so chaotic it earns the nickname Bladensburg Races. Now the road is open. And here's the part most people miss. The White House was not the first target. The British burned the Capitol and government offices first. The architecture of law, not just the home of a president. This is deliberate. It's psychological warfare. Your institutions can be reached. Your government can be shamed. Inside the president's house, Dolly Madison and staff scramble. The famous story is that she saved the full-length portrait of George Washington. What's reliably true is that the painting and other valuables were removed before the British arrived, and that the house was abandoned in a rush. The controversy isn't whether she acted bravely. It's how later retellings sanitize what really happened. The Capitol fell because the young United States underestimated a professional empire, fought internal political battles over funding defense, and treated the idea of a foreign attack on Washington as almost impossible. Then the British arrive. They eat the prepared dinner. They tour the rooms. And then they light it. Not just the president's house, but buildings tied to the machinery of the state. This wasn't random destruction. It was a warning label, burned into the skyline. You can be reached. But something strange happens next. A violent storm sweeps through Washington. Some accounts describe hurricane-force winds. Others describe a tornado. Either way, the storm disrupts British operations and helps extinguish parts of the fires. Here's where the investigative angle turns sharp. People love the divine intervention storyline because it makes the humiliation feel redeemed. Yet the brutal reality remains. The British accomplished what they came to do. The storm didn't undo the message. It merely interrupted the occupation. Now the quiet question: what disappeared that night? When government buildings burn, archives burn. When cities fall, opportunists move. The record-keeping of 1814 wasn't built for catastrophe, and the War Department and other offices held correspondence, military documents, and administrative records that never came back. The loss isn't just physical, it's historical. What we can't prove today is partly shaped by what turned to ash then. Afterward, Americans rebuild. The walls of the president's house are left standing, blackened, a scar that becomes a marketing tool for resilience. People later say it was painted white because of the fire, but it had been whitewashed before. The fire simply made the symbolism irresistible. The building becomes the White House in the national imagination, not as a mansion, but as a recovered wound. And that's the long shadow, from then till now. The burning wasn't just a wartime episode. It became a blueprint for how nations use spectacle, how they strike symbols to rewrite confidence. 2 centuries later, the White House still functions as a target in people's minds, in politics, in protest, in propaganda. Because in 1814, the British proved a lesson every modern power understands. If you can burn the symbol, you can shake the story. Follow dark evidence.